And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
It's been a quick start for Portland. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I got a chance to chat a little bit with Frank Vogel. The question is always, how do you contain Giannis Antetokounmpo? Coach said, now that he's hitting the face-up jumper with more consistency, there isn't much left to take away. So we're going to try to make him work hard at the other end. That's what a lot of coaches say, guys, and they don't succeed very well. We'll see if they can do it tonight. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. Now, here's Antetokounmpo after the miss from Jakob Poeltl. And Davis sends it back.
Davis's anticipation and timing, so good at the defensive end. This guy is a shot-blocking machine.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Whew, man, this thing was turning into a soccer game. A lot of action and not many points.
And the shot is good. Halliburton's got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Murray. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game.
That tenacity on the drive. Murray is at his absolute best when he's in attack mode.
And guys, if the defense pays too much attention to Murray as a scorer, he can find his teammates with the pass.
And you know what, Greg? That surprised me, watching him just the 1 year in Kentucky. I didn't know he had that in his package, but he's a terrific passer. And you're right, his feel for the game is outstanding.
To the inside, there's Harrell. Halliburton on the wing. And the Trailblazers, another three.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And it's Murray penetrating. Barnes kicks to Bogdanovich. There's three-pointers off the mark. And here's Portland. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Bain, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Davis dishes to Poeltl. Bogdanovich looking around. The feed to Davis. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
Davis, great confidence in this area here. I mean, he knows he can score at any time from that position.
Timeout. Who wants a teacher? Make a little noise. All right, look who's coming out on the court. Come on, give it up for your Blazer dancer.
So Portland ends up going with the new group.
Make a little noise.
Plumlee, the pass to Clarkson. Back to Plumlee. There's Thomas at the three. And he's good on the three ball.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
We've heard the calls for more diversity among head coaches, Greg. With the turnover this offseason came a lot of opportunity.
And Kevin, that's really what it's all about, right? The league's values of diversity and inclusion have been really pushed to the forefront. And I think that's one reason why our game is so popular globally, because it is so inclusive.
Now, here's Reddish. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And Whiteside sends it back.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding at getting his arms up and denying shooters.
5 on the clock. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. That's in there. Thomas with the assist.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Hiding it up from outside. Hard to keep up with this.
Curry kicks to Fournier. On the wing, Ingles. Johnson right side to the paint. Now, here's Ingles. D right on him. And again, the Lakers no good.
Hey, you know, I like the competitive spirit, but when you look at it, I think he rushed that three a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent.
Pass to Clarkson. Zubac's in the post. Guarded by Curry. Plumlee, the pass to Reddish. Over Ingles. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first personal.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
And the latest wrinkle in Seth Curry's game, creating for others with consistency.
And he's taking time with his reads, letting the defense commit, then making his move. All part of that maturation process.
And you know, for Curry, getting into the league has been a battle for Seth. I mean, he's more established and playing with more confidence now.
Anthony Davis, he's checked in for the Lakers. Contavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Evan Fournier. Now, here's Thomas. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's Clarkson. Pass to Plumlee. Here's Clarkson. Zubac, a screen on Johnson. Clarkson for three. And no good that time. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers. 13 points up at the end of the period.
Your Blazer dancer.
And now we hear from Giannis, spelling out his key to...
Yes, I'm going to tell you the secret.
A good way to do it. Tuning out distractions. That makes sense.
And it can be harder than ever nowadays. Engaging with fans and the media can be a positive, but you've got to focus on what matters most.
Jamal Murray.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, the Trailblazers enjoying a nice lead here.
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
They've got Halliburton. Harrell is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Bane in at the shooting guard. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And Los Angeles with some changes. Pirtle, he's checked in for Joe Ingles. And it's Bogdanovich in for Caldwell-Pope. Now here is Davis. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. And Davis sends it back. And for the ball out of bounds, Davis touched it last. Portland with the ball. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. The pass to Bane. 4 on the clock. Blocked again. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Los Angeles ball.
Murray against Halliburton. It's deflected. It's thrown by Antetokounmpo. Pass to Bane. Loads it up there for Harrell. And another turnover here by Portland.
Los Angeles ball.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And Murray's got the ball here for the Lakers. Trailing by 10. Inside, here's Bogdanovich. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists now in this one.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
Now here's Harrell. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Now here's Bogdanovich. He's guarded closely. The kick out to Barnes. Shoots from the block, and the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Nice to see Barnes create for himself off the dribble. He's got some understated, nifty moves in his arsenal.
Thibault with the ball. Covered by Barnes. Pass to Bain. Down low. Now, here's Thibault. Covered by Barnes. And Pirtle sends it down.
Wonderful anticipation that time from Pirtle. Positioning himself perfectly to send that one back.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Good on the triple. Now it's just a 3-point Portland lead.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
Halliburton on the wing. Great communication on the alley-oop. And the Trailblazers lead by 5.
Nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better.
Guys, I hope we get to see a few more of those. Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Timeout called for the Lakers. And the loudest section gets free T-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest. All right, look who's coming out on the court. Come on, give it up for your Blazer dancers. Give them a hand, fans. Your Blazer dancer.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Joseph dishes to Curry. Buries the long-range jumper. Curry's got 5 now.
He's gaining more and more confidence over time from deep. Seth Curry proving he's got touch from out there.
Clarkson with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Zubac's a screen on Curry. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
Lakers ball.
And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 15-4 run.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Into the lane. Whiteside finds Curry. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Portland leading. And there's 1:45 left here in the second. Here's Plumlee. He doesn't hit that one. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter.
And probably surprising to scouts, Johnson has played power forward quite a bit.
Well, you know, he's not as tall as most power forwards, but he's really cut up. He's bouncy. He's energetic, fearless, and he's really a mismatch for most other forwards.
And that's going to be a travel.
Lakers ball.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. Joseph. No good there. Excellent D from Thomas. Portland's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Plumlee, the pass to Clarkson. Puts it up from 12. That shot misses. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Curry dishes to Whiteside. Outside for Curry. From deep, Johnson. Here's Whiteside. And the layup's good off the glass. Whiteside's got the lead up to 3 now for Los Angeles.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you could just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start. Finding a rhythm right now.
Now, here's Whiteside. Isaiah Thomas unable to get his last shot to go. Joseph finds Fournier. Off target from three-point range. The Trailblazers shooting 40% from the field. That is the pass to Zubac. To the middle. Clarkson outside. Now the pass to Reddish. Now Zubac. He's guarded by Fournier. A wide open look for Plumlee. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Lakers ahead. They lead by 3. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much with the Lakers, Frank Vogel. Coach, with your size advantage, were you trying to get the ball to Anthony Davis inside?
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following half.
And Shaq, how often do these regular season rankings? Now, looking at that first half of play, Lakers find themselves in a... That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet.
Let's hear it.
So it's the Lakers now. 3-point lead. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Davis is out there with Pirtle. Then there's Murray. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Barnes in at the 3, the small forward. Inside. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. So I know he's frustrated about that.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Here's Bogdanovich for 3. It's hauled in by Thibault. Trailblazers trail by 3. Here's Giannis. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Bogdanovich kicks to Murray. Outside, Davis. 6 to shoot. He dishes it to Pirtle. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out, meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter, keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can also shoot, man, that puts even more pressure on the defense.
And Portland making a change here. Plumlee's checked in, and Los Angeles making a change here as well. Whiteside's checked in. Halliburton against Davis. So the wing on the left. Passes to Halliburton. Harrell, a screen on Murray. Here's Halliburton. Missed it, even after all those chances. Bogdanovich dishes to Davis. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Trailblazers. It's a 5-point game. Here's Harrell, and it's blocked by Whiteside. And he recovers it.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
You can't allow Murray to beat you to the rack. I mean, he really turns on the Jets in the open floor. You got to get in front.
Pass to Thibault. Halliburton outside. In the corner, it's Plumlee. Plumlee with the screen. Thibault, the pass to Plumlee. You know, Greg, sometimes it's just hard to quantify defense. But some new age metrics really value Mason Plumlee.
And there's a stat called defensive box plus minus that measures how good your team is with you on the floor. Year in, year out, Mason Plumlee is top 20 in the league, proving his overall effect on a game on the defensive end.
That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Harrell. Lakers have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. The kick out to Barnes. Driving in. Here's Whiteside. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Whiteside's got the lead up to 8 now for the Lakers. David struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Thibault with the ball. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. And Harrell shoots it in.
Hey, it's not complicated. There's a reason Harrell shoots a high percentage, because he finds ways to get dunks like this.
All right, look who's coming out on the court. Come on, give it up for your Blazer dancer.
For the Trailblazers, Zubac is checked in for Montrezl Harrell. Reddish comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And Thomas subbed in for Halliburton. Lakers leading by 6. And Joseph kicks to Pirtle. Curry outside. And they'll get another chance. Johnson. Los Angeles with another miss. Portland's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Joseph against Thomas. Pass to Zubac. Outside for Thomas. Just 5 to shoot. Puts it up. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And now just a 4-point Los Angeles lead. Here's Gordon. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. So for the Trailblazers, Antetokounmpo's checked in for Plumlee. And it's Clarkson in for Bain. And here's Joseph for 3. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Keldon Johnson. That's his first foul. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
A tight game here in Portland. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That'll be the final game of this 5-game homestand. And Pirtle sends it back. Thomas, it's a wide open look. The three-pointer, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Joseph, the pass to Pirtle. Portland grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got his 6th rebound on the night. Clarkson against Curry. Here's Zubac. No points in the game yet for him. Thomas's shot is off. Thomas against Joseph. Outside Curry. And again, the Lakers no good. Trailblazers trail by 4. Giannis outside. The pass to Thomas. There's a minute left to play in the third. 6 on the shot clock. Clarkson passes to Zubac. Unable to get that one. So the Lakers will take it the other way. Trying to get something going. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Clarkson kicks to Zubac. Passes it to Clarkson. Jacks up a 3. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 4 rebounds in this game. On the wing, Johnson got a piece of it. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Clarkson. Here's Thomas. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. Thomas got 10 points in the game.
And you know what? This is an area where Isaiah Thomas is lethal. He's got great feel and touch from the mid-range.
And the foul on Cam Reddish. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal. First team foul. Lakers substitution. Lakers ball starts the second half. Let's hear it for your Blazer defense.
Outside Curry. From deep Ingles. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Lakers lead by 2.
Your Blazer dancer.
Now let's listen in to Frank Vogel's huddle.
Offensive come and go. This has got to be our staple. Suffocating D.
No surprise, focusing on defense, Frank Vogel reminding his guys what this team is all about.
Yeah, you can win with good, consistent defense, no matter what your offense is doing. But of course, you know he'd love to have both.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Antetokounmpo is out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Harrell. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Bain in at the 2. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. To take the lead. That ball's nice speed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Murray. Up and in on the layup.
Well, the contact not affecting Murray one bit. This guy is a really naturally strong player.
Halliburton passes to Bain. Back to Halliburton. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Halliburton. Little high post. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Tell you what, guys, this has clearly been his half. And he's getting to his spots, shooting the ball with confidence. Excellent turnaround for him.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Joe Ingles. And it's Bogdanovich in for Caldwell Pope.
Well, Murray not only is strong, but he's got really good speed, too. And that gets him by the defense past the contact.
Down low, here's Harrell. And Poeltl sends it back. They get it back. Davis inside. Antetokounmpo's there. Poeltl dishes to Davis. Takes it inside. Giannis grabs the miss. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Portland. Halliburton for 3. Traps in the tray. And the Trailblazers lead by 3.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Barnes can't get it to go.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Halliburton against Murray. Payne for 3. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Bogdanovich has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Davis kicks to Barnes. And the Lakers with another miss.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Cranes the 3-pointer. Halliburton's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the 4th for Portland.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Bonanza, make a little noise. Your Blazers.
Mason Plumlee's checked in for Harrell. And then for Los Angeles, Whiteside's checked in for Perk. Evan Fournier comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Seth Curry in for Bogdanovich. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during that last timeout, I listened to Frank Vogel talk to his team. He said, guys, we don't want to play hero ball. We don't want to take threes that aren't there. There are better options when you run the offense all the way through. Ever we'll see if they can make that adjustment.
Okay, David, thanks.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
You know, he's almost the perfect defensive player. He's got length and strength, and he's athletic. And Giannis plays the game hard all the time, too, which is impressive.
Fournier into the lane. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Antetokounmpo's got 11 rebounds in the game. And Whiteside sends it back. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Fournier pass to Whiteside. And stolen by Thybulle. Antetokounmpo with the ball. He's picked up by Whiteside. Wasted no time on that one. And the Trailblazers lead by 9. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Trailblazers.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively. They've been turning those turnovers into points.
Senior time. All right, look who's coming out on the court. for your Blazer Dancer.
Here's Bain, guarded by Curry. Pass to Halliburton. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Davis.
First personal, second team foul.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
At the line for 2.
And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. LA's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul. Barnes, who's checked in for Los Angeles. Bogdanovich comes in for Curry. Bogdanovich left side. Curry finds Whiteside. It's Solomon to Kumbo. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter. Got us a screen on Bogdanovich. Here he goes. And Whiteside sends it back. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. Harrell, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Bogdanovich. The kick out to Barnes. Side against Harrell. 6 feet out. That one's in there, and the Portland lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Whiteside.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
Bounce pass, Halliburton. Giannis with it, picked up by Davis. Great open look there.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Look at the handles. Gets through the D and then powers.
Such a pretty move inside. Clark, how do you stop that?
You don't. I mean,